If you always wanted to get started in the laser world but thought it was complicated, this machine might surprise you. Today I'm going to test the new xTool M2, a machine that not only cuts and engraves but also prints in color, all within the same workflow. What caught my attention the most is that this machine was designed with beginners in mind, because many of the settings already come automatically prepared, so you don't have to spend hours doing trial and error. You can start creating your project from day one. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create projects using laser cutting, engraving, and print and cut so you can see how easy it is to use. This is Daisy, and let's get started. This first project is going to be super quick. I'm going to engrave this coaster. Another thing that surprised me about this machine is that inside xTool Studio there is a super useful tool that makes the process so much easier, and it's called Atom Project, where you can find a huge variety of ready-to-use designs. The best part is that they are super easy to use because you can even insert them directly into the xTool Studio canvas. And many of them already come with the parameters prepared. Look at the huge variety of designs they have here. And the best part is that they are already ready to start using. I'm going to choose one. Right now, I'm really into garden and pollinator themes, and I want to create an engraving with a bee. So I'm going to search for bee designs to use for this project. You simply type the name of the design you're looking for, and it will show you a gallery with all the available designs. Here's one that I like, this little bee design, perfect for engraving onto a cork surface. You open it and insert it directly into the canvas. Now we have it here. The only thing we need to do is resize it, because in many cases it already comes with the automatic parameters, and it even already has the material selected, which in this case is cork. It is that easy. We just need to make sure it's in the correct mode. In this case, we're going to use flat laser mode. And as I mentioned, it automatically selects the material, which is cork. If yours isn't selected automatically, make sure to select it under where it says material. The engraving settings for this material are also already selected automatically over here in the right column. So we simply position the design within the work area and it's ready to send for cutting or engraving. And once everything is ready, we simply press where it says process and then press start. Now it's sending the file to the machine. And here we also have the option to see the engraving process. Although I also recorded it with my camera so you can better see the process. And it looks like it's creating a really beautiful engraving. And look, it's already finished. That's how easy it is to create your first project with the xTool M2. The engraving came out super sharp. Now that I showed you how to create an engraving using Atom Project Designs, I'm going to move on and show you another tool inside Atom that also makes the process much easier and allows you to create a huge variety of projects. We go to the application icon, and here we'll find many tools for creating personalized items. Name generator, phrases, logos, signs, plaques, and more. For example, I really like using the name generator. If we select it here, we change the name and it automatically creates the shadows for the layers. With this tool, we can create keychains, name signs, cake toppers, and much more. We also have the option to change the fonts. They have a really beautiful selection of fonts we can use. And if we choose a designed template, we can also modify and customize it however we want. Once we have the name or phrase ready, we can download it to our computer or directly into xTool Studio. It's very easy to import because it's practically ready to send for processing. The only thing we need to do is adjust the size according to our needs and make sure the mode is set to laser flat, in addition to selecting the material we're going to work with. For example, in this case, I'm going to cut it on 3mm basswood. The parameters are also already automatic. It gives us the settings for solid engraving, line engraving, or scoring, and cutting. Before cutting this one, I'm going to generate a sign to show you that we can create more than just names using the atom tools. And this way, we can also maximize the use of our wood. Once everything is ready, we proceed to process it. And as you can see, the machine creates a very clean engraving and cut, in addition to the scoring. Here we already have it finished, cut in layers. Now, using permanent glue, we're going to assemble the personalized items. And here they are, our first 3 personalized projects looking beautiful. The first one was engraved on cork, and these other 2 were engraved, scored, and cut on 3mm basswood. Now you see how easy it is to create super fast projects using the atom tools inside xTool Studio. And now I'm going to move on and quickly show you another project where I'll teach you how we can use the print and cut feature of the xTool M2. Well, first we're going to remove the laser module and connect the print head with the color ink cartridge. And honestly, it's super easy, practically the same as connecting the laser module, except that we place the ink cartridge inside the print head like this. Now we're going to place it into the laser machine, and because it's magnetic, it's super easy to install. Well, we place the material, and if we go to the screen, we can already see that it took a picture of the wood. Now we're going to go to the X to import the design. File, import, and for this design, I'm going to use PNG format. This is a full color image since we're going to print it. We position it inside the work area. Now we go to mode, and instead of laser flat, we're going to switch it to print then cut. And if in any case we only need printing, we can select the option that says inject printing. But in this case, print then cut. Now we're going to go to material and select the material we're working with. In this case, 3mm basswood. Apply. Now we're going to select the layers and choose the module that will process each one. For example, if we select the color layer, we're going to assign the printer module. If we select the cutting layer, we're going to assign the laser module. And we really don't have to do anything else because the machine already gave us the automatic parameters. Once everything is ready, we're going to press process. And here it already started printing. The color looks really beautiful. I'm capturing both the screen and the laser process. On the screen, the color looks even better, but there it is creating the print. And it also tells us how much time is taking. And that's it. Now we're going to switch the print module for the laser module so it can do the cut. And as you can see, changing them is super easy. And done. Now we go back to the screen and press process 2 of 2. And we go to the machine and see how it is doing the cut. And it looks like it's making a really good cut. And now we've finished the cut. Here we already have the designs printed and cut with the xTool M2. To me, this is amazing. I never had a machine where I could print and cut at the same time, much less print directly onto wood. Look how beautiful they turned out. The print then cut option with this machine really simplifies the entire process for us. It saves us time, avoid having to hand paint in many cases, and makes the entire workflow much faster and more efficient. With printing, the colors come out much more vibrant and more defined, and overall with a more professional finish. This definitely represents a huge change in the way we create because it allows us to move much faster without sacrificing quality. And this is only a small part of everything we can do with this machine. With the xTool M2, we can not only create, engrave, and cut projects or print and cut projects, we can also personalize tumblers and so much more. In fact, to avoid making this video long, I decided to leave that part for another video. So stay tuned because very soon I'm going to show you how to engrave tumblers using the rotary attachment for the xTool M2. And look, besides printing and cutting on wood, we can also create beautiful stickers. Honestly, I am in love with this xTool M2 machine. The more I use it, the more I realize that it's an incredible versatile machine and especially perfect for beginners because it's very easy to use. Many settings and parameters already come automatically prepared, so we don't have to spend so much time doing tests. And well, if you like this machine, I'm going to leave the link down below in the description of this video. And if you enjoy this content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.